Saquon Barkley, you have challenged their narrative. That's why they're upset with you. Because, see, they like to keep saying, Trump's a racist, Trump's a racist. But every time he's hanging around somebody black, they attack that black person.
Oh, girl. No, no, no. Right. Okay, but let's talk about it. Saquon Barkley spent Sunday golfing, having fun, hanging out with his good old friend, Donald Trump. Mind you, the team celebration, the White House visit, isn't till Monday. So this wasn't official business. This wasn't a part of the team celebration. This was a personal choice. Okay, this was just a little hangout between friends, right? Right. Okay. Saquon Barkley is a running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. They just won the Super Bowl. And along with their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, and honestly just the Eagles as a whole, Saquon was receiving a ton of love. Now, when a team wins the Super Bowl, it is ceremonial that they are invited to the White House, meet with the president, and celebrate. And again, this has been going on for years. Just for comparison, this is what their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, had to say when he was asked if he was going to attend the White House celebration on Monday.
Thank you so much.
Now, as a journalist, I'm gonna admit my biases here, okay? I don't like Donald Trump, and I don't like people who like Donald Trump. It's never gonna change, and that's just the way it is. And you can say, oh, he's a grown man, he can do whatever he wants. You're right. But I'm also a grown woman, and I cannot like it. Right now, today, in 2025, Saquon Barkley meeting with Donald Trump is a political statement, okay?
Yes, at the end of the day, I don't know what these people actually want. He's receiving backlash from a lot of these people on social media for reasons I don't get. They have termed Trump, in fact, all sort of names like he's racist, he's this, he's that. When he now goes and interact with a black person like this, he also receive massive backlash. For what reasons? I don't understand. When I look at the whole situation, I will conclude by saying this can't stop. You just need to continue to be moving. Don't listen to all these crazy talks. The reason people are crying everywhere on social media, I don't understand till now. It is important. I show you some videos. If you've been following me, you realize this is actually not my topics. I don't want to link my content to everything about race, but it is important we look into it.
Saquon Barkley, you have challenged their narrative. That's why they're upset with you. Because, see, they like to keep saying, Trump's a racist, Trump's a racist. But every time he's hanging around somebody black, they attack that black person. Because they, quiet as kept, are the real racist. You can be black and be racist towards black people, especially if you're calling them racially charged names, if you're trying to tell them that they're only allowed to think one way, if you're trying to tell them that they're not allowed to go to the White House, they're not allowed to go to the golf field. Is that what you call it? A golf field? Well, you know what I'm saying. All the things that they have told us forever that we were supposedly not allowed to do. When you see a black person doing that and you turn on them for doing that, you're the racist. You trying to tell this brother he can't go golfing. You trying to tell this brother he can't go to the White House. You trying to tell this brother he can't hang around Trump because Trump's a racist, but Trump stay hanging around black people. And usually the media doesn't cover it. That's what I'm surprised about. Not that Saquon and him is out golfing and hanging together, but that the media went ahead and covered it. Because for years, Trump has had black people in droves at the White House, especially during Black History Month, and the media refused to cover it. He's not a racist. No matter how much you want to put that on the man, he's not. He hang around black people more than you do. That's why you trip when he do. Bye-bye.
This is what he sent out on X Though some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president. Maybe I just respect the office, not a hard concept to understand. Just golf with Obama not too long ago and look forward to finishing my round with Trump. Now, you all get out my mentions with all these politics and have amazing day. He laughed. Yeah, that's it. It is crazy. Trump is your president. If you don't like it, get over it or move to another country. It is insane to see these people do this every single time. Every move, they want to intimidate you. They want to, I don't listen to all these small talks any longer when I see videos like this surface on social media. If you ask me why they are melting down, I don't get it. So because you are supporting someone, the person cannot associate with someone you hate. It's insane. So he should inherit your enemies, right? That cannot be a thing to even talk about.
Capitol to celebrate their Super Bowl win over the Chiefs.
The team is set to meet with President Donald Trump at the White House later this afternoon. There is some uncertainty about which players are making the trip, but one of the team's biggest stars is already there.
Action News Sports Director Deuces Rogers joins us now live from the White House with a preview of today's ceremony. Hi, Deuces.
Hey there, Sarah and Alicia. Yes, we cannot get enough of that Eagles Super Bowl victory, and the Eagles get yet another chance to celebrate that today. They will take part in today's ceremony at the White House. It'll put a bow on the 2024 season as they take part in that time-honored tradition of having the president welcome them here to the White House and congratulate them in person. Now, you mentioned there's been some talk as to which Eagles players will attend today's event. Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the Eagles, said a few months ago that this is an optional event, that it's up to the individual player if they want to come to this event or not. One player that we do know that is already here is Saquon Barkley. Over the weekend, the Eagles running back actually golfed with President Trump at his country club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Then Barkley flew here to D.C. with the president aboard Marine One. Barkley took some heat on social media about this, as you can imagine. He responded this morning with a tweet that essentially said this is not about politics, it's about respecting the office of the president. We are, of course, here to celebrate the Super Bowl championship team. The president actually saw a lot of the game firsthand as the Eagles destroyed the Chiefs 40-22 in Super Bowl 59 down in New Orleans.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
You mean to tell me Saquon's response to people criticizing him for hanging with Trump was that he hung out with Obama? Alright. Don't try to compare Trump and Obama just because they're presidents. Trump is at 30 levels near Obama. Don't do that shit. Secondly, I don't care if the president or not. You not finna pay me. There's no amount of money or prestige or power you could bribe me with that would have me sitting next to a convicted felon and someone who's a blatant racist, misogynistic, homophobic who deports legal U.S. citizens. That Super Bowl was a lose-lose situation. Real shit.
Sell out Barkley, please hush. You sold out faster than a chicken dinner after church on a Sunday. You sold out faster than Girl Scout cookies in front of a Walmart. And talking about trying to honor somebody's office that's trying to erase your history is crazy. Yeah, your new name is going to be Barkley. And throwing Obama in there trying to bring validity to who you believe you are is very late.
Okay, so Saquon, this post shows that you just don't get it. Yeah, you respect the office of the president, but the person that holds the office of the president, does he respect the people? So he doesn't even respect the office. The things that he's done, not even in the first term, so we'll just X that out, but during this term so far in 99 days, should let you know that you shouldn't be standing behind this. And if you are seen with him, which we know was a photo op for him to show that, hey, I've got this black running back from the Eagles team that rides with me, that, he's going to use this against you. I would expect you to follow the lead of your QB, especially since he is a black man. He doesn't stand for the egregious things that are happening by this administration, and he is the leader of your team. So I would expect that you would ride for that. But I guess Jalen just gets it, and maybe he's an
Libtards can't get over this. When I look through their reactions on social media, it get me to a level like I should be laughing all through because it is insane. They do this every time. They don't want, if you have the same color with them, you should just be doing what they want. If they will go against you, this is exactly what is going on. Now, they are calling him, he's a sellout. They are forgetting that Trump is the president. Trump is your president. Remember that. So you should respect it. The other day I did a video about Bima visiting the White House. These same liberals wake up. Oh, this. The case with black people, it is on another level. Yeah. Their childish meltdowns are always like this. Excuse me to say this. I just want to be truthful here. This is what I see often. I remember at a certain point when I went against a certain people like this, some started unsubscribing on my channel because I don't condone with things like that. Tell me where's the problem here. Oh, Trump. Thank you guys for always being there. Please share the video. If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
According to Trump, the most successful 100 days in the history of our country. Can anyone offer a counterpoint?
Chaos and confusion from Wall Street to Washington.
More than $6 trillion in market losses. Consumer confidence plummeting.
False accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community.
This is not going to end. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And according to the Bible, in the end days, good is going to be called evil and evil is going to be called good.
If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because if you are afraid the day before, well, you have to take a to school, why not notify your parents? Parents, you notify the school teachers. School teachers, let's bring these kids in here and resolve this issue. It's called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one until you look at the facts of the case and compare the two. You have to compare who was the initial aggressor.
Bedroom, because she's fearful of what may happen to her.
Followers for anything, and then
Registration Act is
talking about this man kill.
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
police detained Carmelo Anthony, they said we have the alleged